Tēnā koutou e Whānau. Who wants a keke tihi re mana, a lemon cheesecake baked with a little hint of white chocolate? Kua hau tērā. I do, and I'm going to share this recipe with you all. And I'm going to send this off to Karina, who was nominated by her friend Tracy. And Tracy shared with me that Karina organised the most amazing reunion with people from all over Aotearoa, and they all used to be part of this kapahaka group based in London called Ngāti Rānana, and she said it was just such an amazing time, and Karina put so much effort in. And so Karina, gifts of gratitude are going to come your way. So this white chocolate and lemon baked cheesecake starts with a really simple base, and then we fill it with an eggless filling, super simple and super delicious. Nā reira, me tima tā tātou, koina ngā kai ka whakamahia e tātou. Here are the ingredients you need.
Kia ora rau mā te kau karamu pihi ki te wheatie, 210 grams of wheat biscuits. Kia haurua kapu kokonati puti, half a cup of desiccated coconut. Kia waru te kau mārima karamu pata koere wine, 85 grams of melted butter. Kiri re mana o tētahi re mana, lemon zest of 1 lemon. Kia whitu te kau karamu tiakarete kouda, 70 grams of blondie chocolate. Whai mai ia hau e te whānau, follow me into your tāwhiro food processor, add your pihi ki te wheatie and your kokonati puti. Ko natu hia ngā pihi ki te kia konga. Crust your biscuits until you get a crumb like so. And now it's time to add our pata koere waina, our melted butter. Whiz that for a moment. And then straight into a oko āhua nui, medium-sized bowl. All we need to do now is grate in our kiri re mana pīrahi, finely grated lemon zest. And I also grate in my tiakarete kouda, caramelised white chocolate, or you can just chop this really finely. Whakaranu here, mix it to combine, and then we are straight into a 19 or 20 centimetre cake tin. I've added baking paper on the bottom and greased the sides with butter. And now you just want to get your press on. I really like to take my time here, make sure it's all smushed in and well lined around the edge of your cake tin and down the bottom as well, nice and smooth. And now we get it into a 170 degree oven for 10 minutes, and once it's out, just give it a little press down just to be sure.
Ka pai e te whānau, so our crust is all done and it's beautiful golden. And now we move on to our super simple filling. We only have 8 ingredients, mix it all together, and then we get to bake it. Let's go.
Kia whārau karamu creamy tihi, 400 grams of cream cheese. Kia toru Kaiwhakaputa huka one, 3/4 of a cup of caster sugar. Kia kotahi rau karamu tiakarete kouda, 100 grams of blondie chocolate. Kia rua hau toru kapu creamy, 2/3 of a cup of cream. Kia kotahi kokonui wanira, 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Kia toru kokonui puehukanga, 3 tablespoons of corn flour. Kia Kaiwhakaputa waire mana, 1/4 of a cup of lemon juice. Kia haurua kapu mirakatepe, half a cup of yogurt. I te tuatahi e te whānau, you want to put a tray down the bottom of your oven filled with water, and that will create steam for later. Now we add our creamy tihi into a bowl. Make sure this is room temperature so it's nice and soft, and just give it a smush down before adding your huka one. Give it a smush together to get all those lumps out. Tā whiua, kia maene. Whip this until smooth. Looking beautiful. Now we add our creamy, which has been heated in the microwave for 1 minute, onto crushed up or cut up tiakarete kouda, caramelised white chocolate. All you need to do is let it sit for a minute, whakaranu here, and it will come together as this beautiful ganache. Then just slowly add it into your cream cheese mixture, a little bit at a time, whipping well after each addition. Remember, we try not to over whip cream cheese because it can go weird and split, and we don't want that e te whānau. But this is looking perfect. Ka pai e te whānau. Now we add our puehukanga and waire mana into a little bowl. Whakaranu here, mix it all up until lovely and smooth, and now it's time to add our mirakatepe. Mix that through. I started with a spoon and then I was like, ooh, that's a bit lumpy. And so I got my kōhiri, my whisk, and gave it a little whisk. So much better. Now we just add that in, whisking it in as we go. And how perfect is that? Delish! Finally, we pop it with a little bit of wanira, our delicious vanilla, and we are ready to put it into our base. Pour it into our chilled base. Look how luscious that is. Te reka hoki, delicious. Once you've got it all in, whakaenea te ranunga. Smooth out the mixture. Now we go into the oven at 170 degrees and bake it for 20 minutes. This higher heat's going to push our cheesecake up and give it some rise. And then after 20, we turn it down to 150, bake it for 25, and then turn off your oven for 15. After 15, release the sides with your knife, and then just open the door.
Ka pai, so our delicious keke tihi is cooling down in the oven. Once it's done, it's 45 minutes in the oven. Cool it on the bench for around 30 minutes, and then into the fridge for at least 2 hours, but it's always kind of better overnight. Anyway, we are going to top this with a delicious eggless lemon curd. So with a few little ingredients, let's make this deliciousness.
Kia haurua kapu huka one, half a cup of caster sugar. Kia hautoru kapu waire mana, 1/3 of a cup of lemon juice. Kia rua kokonui powder kahitete, 2 tablespoons of custard powder. He kinetsu mere, a pinch of turmeric. Kia haurua kapu creamy, half a cup of cream. Kia Kaiwhakaputa miraka, 1/4 of a cup of milk. Kia Kaiwhakatū, 40 grams of butter. Wanira, vanilla. Kirire mana pi rahi rahi. Finely grated lemon zest of 2 lemons. Kia rua kokonui miraka tepe, 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt. This is so simple to do at Te Whānau. So first, into a pot, you want to add your huka one, waire mana, and powder kahitete. Give that a little mix so it is all dissolved and well incorporated. Sprinkle in your tūmere. Riringi hia atsu te creamy. Pour in your cream and your miraka. And now over low to medium heat, you just want to bring it to a simmer until it's lovely and thick. And now we sprinkle in our papa. Whakaranu here, mix it to combine until lovely and smooth. Add in your kirire mana pi rahi rahi, lemon zest and wanira. Beautiful. Give it a good stir again and then into a bowl. Pour it in and then we're going to refrigerate it.
So this is our curd freshly made, and then once you refrigerate it for half an hour to an hour, it goes all lovely and thick and means that you can pipe it. Now if you want it slightly looser than that, just half the corn flour and you'll get a slightly looser consistency. But I'm going to pipe some of it, fold in some miraka tepe, some yogurt through half of it, and then we'll just get our bling on. Let's go.
So into a piping bag, our delicious kahitete mana has gone, and now I'm just piping little blobs all over it, leaving some space in between each blob section. Looking good. And now I mix through 2 tablespoons of miraka tepe into the remaining curd and put that into my piping bag as well. I just like that this offsets it a little bit, cuts through the sweetness also a little bit as well. Bit of freshness in there. And now we add in some coconutty shards. This has got a little bit of sea salt on it too for just a little bit of a savoury vibe. Hei whakamutunga, to finish off, poi hana pere tauraki tio.
Ko otu pai te mahi, the job is done, and this little keke tihi is ready to send off to Karina. Karina, from all of those who joined you at the reunion on Waiheke Island, they just want to thank you. Ngā mihi nui ki a koe e hoa. You did an amazing job, and I hope you enjoy this and all the little treats that I've sent you as well. Kia koutou katoa ara ko te hunga mā takitaki tēnā rawa atu koutou. Thank you to all of the viewers. Thank you for your tautoko. Mā te wā.
Mai tōku kauta ki tō kauta ki ki ana ki te aroha. Whakaene, smooth out. Whakaenea, smooth it. Whakaenea te ranunga, smooth out the mixture. Keke tihi, cheesecake.